Activating freecam mode is a lot different than it was in the previous games, and is nothing like activating cheats, mainly because it was removed from the final version of the game, and therefore you actually have to go into the game's files to activate it again. So, what you have to do is you have to first make a brand new file, and you can make a new one by going new and select it, and name it HM3GPAD, all capitals like this. Or if you can't do that, you can just right click on one of the previous files and just rename it and all the other stuff. So we're going to open it up. Now you need to do exactly this. It can't be on a straight line. You have to make sure you paragraph it. I'll put this in the description, but there is an easier way of getting this. I'll show you now. If you go onto the internet and literally type in Hitman.ini freecam, go to the very first one, and you can open up the Hitman forum. Okay, once we're in the game, you can choose any mission you like. Just select it, and we'll let it boot up. Okay, once you're in the game, don't worry if it's a bit laggy, that's just my computer. Basically, it's set so when you press the K key, it will go into freecam mode, and that's just set via the thing. You can change the key back in the file, but K is what it's always been in the other games. Once you press that, first up your mouse, you'll be able to obviously look around, like so. Of course, you'll still be able to walk 47. That's a bit strange. If you change where you're looking from, it changes where he walks. It's a little bit strange, but I'll get onto that a bit later. Because basically, he's still affected by where you look. You can use the arrow keys to move, just like in the previous game. You can use the right and left to rotate. And now, importantly, you can use the scroll wheel on your mouse. If I scroll it forwards, I go a lot quicker. And if I scroll down, I need to get back into the map. If I scroll backwards, I go a lot slower, so I'm going quite fast at the moment. If I scroll it down, I can scroll it right down until I'm moving very slowly, and that's me choosing to slow down. It's not the game lagging, and then I can speed up again by going like so. Now at any point you can return to 47 by pressing the K key, just like so, and you can go back to controlling him. There's a few other things you can do. You press the control button, and once that happens, you can go left and right, and you can pan like you're on rails. So I'm pressing the left and right key. I'm going, as you see, like going left and right instead of rotating. While holding control, if I press the up and down keys, if I press the up one, I go down for some reason. If I press the up, I go down. So it's perfectly up and down. So it's as though you're on rails, which is a lot useful if you're going to make videos with 47 moving. Though it is quite difficult, but I will show you another YouTuber who's done some great stuff with it. Now pressing the shift key also does some other stuff. Basically you become like you're on a ball this time, and pressing the key you can rotate by pressing left and right, and you can go forwards and backwards on like a rotation, and that's using those. And then if you move your mouse, you always go back to normal, and then you can press K and return to 47. Now like I was saying, when people make movies, this is how interesting. If you look at the cutscenes for this game, you can see how they've just used, if I get 47 to walk, if I press, let's set them up. If I press that and the control, and I go at the right speed, if I slow this down, right down, and I get 47 to crawl, and while pressing this, I pan along with him. So you can see that's how they make the videos. I can do two things at once. I can go along and go down, and I can pan with 47 as he walks along. And basically that's how you can make some cool videos. And like I said, I'll show you some clips from another guy, and he did some great stuff where you can really work it in. Now interestingly, there's some other stuff you can do. I mean, you can go into freecam. I can zoom out, and then I can zoom in where I'm shooting. I can see where 47 is going. I can. It's a bit hard to make him shoot at the camera because he always kind of shoots away, but you can work it out. And you can go right next to him as he fires the gun, like so. And you can mess about with that, and also you can do that for making your videos. Like you could do an overhead, you could make 47 walk, and then he could shoot an individual thing like it. It's a little harder. Now first person mode is rather interesting. Basically you hit first person, then you go freecam, and you kind of walk around, like your legs stay still, you stay around here. Now you're still limited though. Wherever 47 can aim, you can still shoot. I mean, you see like that. But he can't, if I go around this wall here, I can't shoot on the other side. Let me show you. 47 will just continue to shoot that wall on the other side, because for him, the bullets are still coming from where his legs are, but we're just seeing where the hands are, which is just cool. But there is another thing you can do with a sniper rifle. So if I return, go out of first cam, and I'm just going to go and find a sniper rifle. You won't see it. I am on cheats at the moment. I didn't bring a sniper rifle with me, so it will be invisible, but I can still go into the thing. Here we go. So it's invisible to you guys, don't worry. So imagine you get a rifle. You can do it with cheats. Go onto my my camera scope here, right? Now if I hit freecam, it's strange. You kind of see 47's hands. You can still see his legs, but now you can go anywhere and you can kill anyone. It's like the perfect thing. If you want to shoot someone, if I speed up the camera a little bit, I can go over, let's say this guy here. I can just go up to him and I can just shoot him in the head, even though 47 is nowhere nearby. I mean, I could go up into the manor here, and unfortunately you can't go out of it because it's a little difficult, but I could go right up to this guy, shoot him in the head. And I mean, you can go and just kill all your targets. I mean, go up, shoot him in the head, you know, all that fun stuff. And then go out of free cam and return to normal. Now the main reason I love free cam isn't because you can make crazy videos, which is fun. It's more about getting those perfect screenshots. I mean, if you go onto my Facebook, the links in most of my videos, you can go and get shots like this. I mean, it's going to lag out a little bit for me, but look, I can see the entire villa there. I mean, another amazing thing you can do with this is using cheats to work with it. You can go into free cam, and just like in the other games, if I slow down a little bit, you can use it to pretty much teleport 47 anyway, I say. The one problem is you do move when you do it, so you're going to go to beam here, beam 47 wherever you want him, go back to normal cam, and there you go, he can look down the villa. This would be a perfect sniping position. Or let's say I could beam 47 over into the hills here, where like he's never meant to be. As long as the floor's solid, if not, 47 will fall through and you have to teleport him somewhere else. But it's great just using a mixture of cheats and stuff, and you just get to areas you've never been before. Like, this is why freecam has always been more fun than ever using cheats. But yeah, that's pretty much freecam. Just before we get onto this guy's videos, we're gonna have a look at a couple of my screenshots. We've got one with 47 holding a rifle, looks pretty cool. We've got one from the beginning of the mission where 47's just standing on top of you know, the gangway. We've got one where he's on top of the sign there, just at the beginning of the mission. Just some cool shots. We've got a low one where he's on top of the devil head. You know, just fun stuff you can do. A few I took. I only went on a couple of missions. There's one here where he's on that big Ferris wheel. There's one where he's on top of this light here. That's in the New Life. A high shot of the house in the New Life. That's a cool one. That's the actual White House that you never see. The proper look from the White House. And okay, now I'm going to show you a montage of videos.
Back and inhale the new be dip and said the whole design got my mind crying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shit. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, selling you. TPC, motherfucker, copper filler too. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, selling you. TPC, motherfucker, copper filler too.